This is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Trevor Siemian's Broncos going up against Tyrod Taylor's Bills.
Thank you, Larry. Renamed in August of 2016, there's a look inside New Era Field here at Orchard Park, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And up past the 35, a very good return, but a penalty down. That may negate all the good work. So that will push him back.
And now we know why he had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Well, they didn't really have to earn that first down, did they?
Well, they're not having earned much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was 1st and 5, and now they give them a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They run it again with Anderson. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now it's the Chiefs' all-time leading rusher. It's Jamal Charles on the carry. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Here
They'll try the air now with Simeon. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end, Green. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Watch him now, Barney. Hurry up, here we go. Back to the belly, here we go. Hurry up, here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Green with a catch left side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Simeon. And he's got room. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. So they're operating in the red zone. Following the penalty, Anderson. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. And goal here from the 2. They'll run for it with Anderson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Simeon now on 2nd down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Kyle Williams getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
gun. Simeon. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcel Darius. He's the one to get it this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play clock winding down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Complete here to the right to Bolden. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Let's go. 1, 9.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
Come on, let's go. What?
And the play clock's running down.
Flex round. Flex round.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Here we go. Grand 38.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Colton Schmidt, 4th-year man from UC Davis, on to punt it away. Emmanuel Sanders deep for the Broncos. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Green 39. Green 39.
Anderson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Felt me get a little jangly up there before that last play call, and then once it happened, I was like, oh, because it feels like almost a missed golden opportunity to take a shot in that position.
You think 1st and 5, maybe you go for a little more than a short run?
Almost a free down.
Second down following the run. Simeon under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Shaq Lawson in there to get him for a loss of 5. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Green 39.
From the gun, here's Simeon. He rifles one that's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or 2, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
Here we go. Grand 38. Flex round. Flex round. Come on, let's go. Grand 38.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On second down, Taylor. And that is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs.
Let's go. 1, 9.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Again, it's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense is just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6, 7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. A dump underneath to Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And that is no good. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. The Patriots, they're out to an early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They run. Anderson. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. On 2nd down, here's Simeon. A dump off to Anderson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go! Boom, landed! Leopard! Detroit!
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19! No, check. Patriot! Gone! Back to Philly, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Simeon. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Around the NFL, we've got a 2nd quarter score. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. Deshaun Watson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now Brown. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. A reminder coming up in the Sunday night game, matchup you don't see very often, a rematch of Super Bowl 18. The Raiders traveling to Washington. And then tomorrow on Monday night, we'll see the Cowboys heading to the desert to take on the Cardinals.
Former NFC East rivals.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And that's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. To throw is Taylor. Going to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. This will be caught by Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
To throw again is Taylor. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Here's tight end Clay, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Taylor. His pass caught at the 4. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 1, 9,
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. And that three-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the second quarter.
And what a way to end the half. Put some points on the board, feel better about yourselves as a team, and you're right back to even.
Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They start the drive with Anderson. He gets away from one. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Left side here, caught by Clay. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Let's go! Ryan 38! Ryan 38!
On second down, here's Taylor. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Both Sanders and his running mate, Demaryius Thomas, have been over 1,000 yards each the last 3 seasons. Demaryius Thomas takes care of a lot of stuff downfield. Emmanuel Sanders likes to work inside the margins.
Great compliment for each other, aren't they?
Yeah, they work very well together.
Let's go! Green 39!
Now a first down throw, Simeon. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jake Butt, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Left side, Bolden. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Flex round.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. The intended receiver was Corey Brown, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he comes back with one complete. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
2nd down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. Left side caught by Matthews. Space to run past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Taylor. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. Taylor from the gun, he'll throw. He finds Matthews. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Flex round.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. Give him 6 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Come on, let's go. Try 38. Try 38.
Play clock winding down. Here's Taylor. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He takes it to the 15. A flashy move, but little to show for it. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second down now after the pass completion. And the play clock's running down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face a third down. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Here we go. Try 38.
On third down, Taylor. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Here we go. Ohio. Flex round. Here we go. What?
So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Brandon Marshall with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go play action here on first down. And Green with a catch left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They run the counter now. It's Anderson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Here's Simeon now on second down. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Simeon. Looking long for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Ohio.
Now Taylor on first down. Man open right side. It's the tight end play. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Let's go. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Over the middle and caught by the tight end, Clay. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now it's Taylor. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Von Miller from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Play clock winding down. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. A beautiful fake. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And now Anderson is slow to get up. Staying down after that last play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Second down, here's Simeon. Screen pass to Charles. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Let's go. 3-19.
Out of the gun, Simeon. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now Simeon. Dancing to his left. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Here we go.
Simeon. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 22. First down carry here for Charles. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
He's gone over 1,000 yards 5 times in his career, but he's hit the 30-year-old mark, and there's a lot of concern about running backs over the age of 30.
5 yards or better per carry in each of his first 8 seasons. Now past 30, we'll see if that trend can continue. Meanwhile, in Foxborough there in the 4th quarter. And it was the Patriots that wound up winners in that one. Tom Brady, good game throwing the ball over 300 passing yards. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it?
you.